Hello everybody, this is Hammer Striker here, coming to you on this New Year's Eve, wrapping up 2015. And we wanted to do a video of the top 5 guns that we've reviewed since we started the channel. And as you see here, we've got a couple of IWI Tavors on the table. We got looking through it, trying to come up with our list, and really haven't reviewed that many rifles. So we figured that as much as we like these Tavors, and of course they would quickly put themselves in the #1 slot, that'd make for a pretty short and rather boring video. So what we decided to do instead is the top 5 handguns that we've reviewed since we started the channel just about a year ago. So let me get these Tavors out of the way while I tell you what we're going to do. We started out by each of us making a list of our top 10 favorite guns that we've reviewed, handguns, and then we compared our list and expected to spend a significant amount of time trying to rationalize that list and come up with the top 5. And it was real easy. 4 of the guns that I'm going to show you today were on both of our lists. So there's your top 4. For the number 5 slot, we decided we would each pick one from our list and make that tied for number 5. Now there were a lot of choices on that list and a lot of good guns out there, so just because a gun's not on this list doesn't mean we don't like it or there's something wrong with it. It's just that these are the ones that really stood out in our mind as ones that we really liked and we both could agree were very high quality and pleasant to have. So let's get started. So we'll start with the Glock 26 Gen 4 chambered in 9mm as one of the 2 tied for number 5. And I've got it right here. This actually happens to be my EDC. 90% of the time you'll find me with this gun. The only time I don't carry this is when I really do need something a little bit bigger, or I actually, with circumstances or what I'm wearing, I need something smaller. This gun has proven to be extremely reliable. It's comfortable to shoot. Everybody that I've let shoot it has been able to shoot it easily. And when you combine that with this Crimson Trace laser guard that comes on as soon as you get a firing grip, it's the perfect, concealed carry or even a nightstand gun. The flush mount magazine you find in here comes with 10 rounds, and like all the Glocks, it can accept the magazines from the larger ones in the family. And of course I do carry it chambered, so you get a total of 11 rounds in this gun. But you can even go up as high as 33 with the infamous fun stick with a +2 extender, or the 50-round drum, or even the 100-round drum. So it's a highly flexible gun in a very small, convenient, easy-to-shoot package. So one of 2 in the number 5 slot. Also tied for number 5 is the Walther PPS single stack chambered in 9mm, which I've got right here in my hand. As you can see, this is a very small gun. It's exceptionally thin, but with excellent 3-dot sights, very ergonomic and comfortable grip, and an excellent trigger. This gun has proven to be extremely easy to shoot, very comfortable to shoot, and exceptionally reliable. It's a gun that you can carry concealed very easily inside the waistband or even in a pocket, but with the optional 7 and 8 round magazines or the 6-round flush mount magazine, you've got all the capacity you need to take care of things if something were to go wrong. And even at the range, this gun has proven to be a real fun gun to shoot. So there's our other one tied for number 5. Well, on to number 4. In number 4 slot, we've got the Walther PPQ chambered in 45. A new entry to the Walther PPQ line, just came onto the market a month or 2 ago. It has the same awesome trigger that the 9 and 40 caliber has, a hair bigger overall dimensions, but very close, that same extremely ergonomic and comfortable grip, and 12+1 capacity of 45. The recoil on this comes in just a hair between the 9mm and the 40 as far as felt recoil. But overall, when you look at basically what's a full-size gun, it's extremely comfortable to carry, it's excellent at the range, and makes a perfect nightstand gun. So we decided that this one would be number 4. Okay, so number 3 couldn't be any different from number 4 if it tried. What I've got in the number 3 slot is the Kahr P380, chambered in 380. Holding 6+1 in the flush mount magazine. And as you can see here, this gun is tiny. It doesn't even completely cover the palm of my hand and is exceptionally thin. This gun made it onto the list mainly because for such a small gun, it's a pleasure to shoot at the range. It's exceptionally easy to control, It is a DAO trigger, but it's one of the nicest, smoothest, lightest DAO triggers of any gun that I've ever handled. So when you look at this gun, Kahr got it right. For the circumstances where you really do need something small, where you're trying to dress clothes or whatever, where concealment is a big issue, this gun is perfect. And on range day, it's still quite a bit fun to shoot and easy to shoot. So this one was an easy decision to put this on the list and slide it in there at the number 3 slot. And in the number 2 slot, we've got a true hand cannon, the Ruger Super Redhawk Alaskan, chambered in .44 Magnum or .44 Special. This, of course, is a revolver. It holds 6 rounds of either .44 Magnum or .44 Special. And this gun is exceptionally powerful, but for the power of it and the small size of it, with this padded grip, thick grip with the finger grooves, heavy weight, Ruger does make their revolvers heavy and solid, and this fiber optic front sight that we added, this actually turns out to be extremely easy to control, even when you're shooting something like the Underwood 340 grain plus P+, or whether you're taking and dialing it back a little bit to some lighter weight .44 Specials. This gun is easy to shoot well, it's easy to shoot accurately, and it's definitely going to be able to stop any kind of threat, regardless of how many legs or how loud it can growl. So the fact that this is so much fun to shoot at the range and powerful enough to deal with any threat put it in our number 2 slot. Overall, this is an excellent handgun, and we've had a lot of fun with it. And onward to number 1. For the number 1 slot, we chose the Glock 29 Gen 4, chambered in 10mm. This gun is almost as much of a cannon as the Ruger Redhawk, Super Redhawk Alaskan that was in the number 2 slot, but it's much smaller. As you can see, it's not a whole lot bigger than my hand, and it's really not a whole lot bigger than the Glock 26 that preceded it. It is a little bit thicker and a little bit longer in each dimension, but overall, it's not significantly bigger when you put the two side by side. This does carry 10+1 of 10mm, and 10mm, you can dial it up and down between some very light loads that are actually not a whole lot more powerful than 40, all the way up to some of Underwood's offerings that are easily could put a black bear down and stop any threat you're going to run into, yet be easy to conceal carry. I've pocket carried this, I've inside the waistband carried this. When I'm hunting, I carry it as a sidearm in an outside the waistband holster. And when I'm finding myself needing to go out and I have no choice but to go someplace that's making me a little bit uncomfortable, but I've got to go there anyway, I'll upgrade to this over the Glock 26, knowing full well that with that 10mm I can make sure that I can defend myself if needed. And of course, this, like any Glock, it'll accept the 15 round magazines that go for the larger Glock 20 or Glock 40. So overall, other than being a little bit heavier, this has turned out to be an excellent gun from everything from nightstand or daily carry all the way up to going out into the woods with some of the more ferocious creatures you might meet. So if you're looking for something that can handle just about anything, don't look any further than the Glock 29. It's easy to shoot at the range, it's comfortable, and even people that are afraid of the 10mm round, if you can convince them to pick it up and fire it, they realize it's actually quite controllable and a bit of a pleasure to shoot. So there you have it. Our top 5, well 6 handguns that we've reviewed since we began the channel. We want to thank everybody, all of our subscribers and our viewers, for helping make our channel a success. We're looking forward to bringing you some more new and exciting videos coming into 2016. And we wish everybody an excellent new year and a prosperous upcoming new year. So if you like our videos, give us a thumbs up, share, subscribe, and have a great day.